everyone, this is Amaterasu. I've been getting a lot of questions on how to do the extended hotbar, so today I'm going to make a video and show you guys how to set it up. I switched over to my PlayStation 4 from my PC. I haven't played on my PS4 for a while, so it's really messed up right now, especially with the changes they made to Paladin. This is a Hotbar tutorial, not a Paladin tutorial. So let's fix this up and show you guys. Alright, so if you're wondering what an extended hotbar is, there are multiple ways to extend your hotbar that are visible and some that aren't. Your default will only have these 8 abilities that you can do, and then there's other ways to get to these top 8. So the way that I could get to that would be a double tap. So double tap my R2 and I could get to these abilities. Another side, of course it's going to be L2, double tap, and there it is. There's another way to expand your hotbar. This is for not so important abilities. So I'm going to hold down my L2 and I'm going to hold down R2 and it gets me these hidden abilities. As you can see, I have twisters, dive bombs. I have quite a few older macros on here that I really don't need. So I could show you guys a nice clean slate for this. I usually don't use these for anything that are really important, just macros and countdowns and stuff like that, but we'll go over that a little bit later. Okay, so now I'm in the character configuration, in the hotbar settings, and then I'm also in the custom tab. Here you could see I've made this quite a long time ago and I was just figuring these out. I'm going to be switching this from the hotbar 4 to the hotbar 3 because I'm going to try to keep it simple and keep 3 as my third important hotbar. Stuff that I want to keep on my hotbar, but it's not necessary for every raid. So I'm going to be keeping the left with the left and the right with the right. That's going to be pretty important to keep you not confused. Later on in this tutorial, I'll show you the other parts of the settings. But for now, I'm just going to show you what these will do. Alright, so if I hold down L2 first, and then I hit and hold R2, it's going to show me the left side of my third hotbar. Let's set up some abilities, and if shifting with R1 doesn't bring it up, you can find any number with holding R1 and circle X square. I'm going to do it on X because it's my third hotbar. Not going to put any abilities. Let's do some emotes. We're going to put on my left side, we're going to put the happy emotes, which are colored like a goldish yellow. And to represent the right side, we're going to do some angry emotes, which are going to be colored with the blue color right here. Set those to my hotbar. So we're going to go back to original, and I'm going to hold down L2 and R2, and there they are, my happy emotes. Again, you could do this with abilities, you could do this with macros, you could do it with anything that you need. I would not recommend anything with a long cooldown or anything that you need to keep your eye on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hold R2 and L2 and we'll get the right side of our third hotbar. using them, of course, you're going to hold that down and you're going to press triangle, circle, X, up, left, right. Anything that's going to be on your hotbar will be right there. And you could see. The thing that I don't like too much about this is that they're going to be hidden. So it's pretty easy to set up and very, very easy to access. The only downfall is that you can't see them unless you trigger them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to set up the double tap feature. First thing you do is you go into the system, character configuration, and just like last time, we're going to go to the hotbar settings. We're also going to be in the custom tab. So this is going to be the area that we're going to work in. Make sure that you have the box that says enable WXHB with simultaneous L2 and R2 double tap. There are two options in this. First option is enable only 4 buttons, and the second is enable directional buttons. The first box will give you only the triangle, X, circle, square. You won't have the up, down, left, right. The second box will give you all 8, so that's what I like to enable. I need to have more than just the circle, triangle, square. Seeing all these cooldowns is best to optimize quality of your hotbar. So when I first set this up, I was still figuring out the extended, so I did it on Hotbar 5. Now that I actually know what I'm doing, I'm gonna have my first hotbar as my default, the most used abilities. The second little thing up here, the third hotbar, is my not so important abilities. So these I'm gonna go ahead and do the second hotbar. To make things less complex, I keep my right and right parallel with each other. L2 is on my left, so I use the left crossbar. R2, right, right crossbar. Same here. Left, left, and right, right. This is completely customizable. I personally like to keep it simple, so when I need to add and remove abilities, it's going to be a lot easier. Okay, so just so you guys know, you can't add abilities to the extended hotbar at default. So what I mean is, if you want to add shield dose to my hotbar, I can't just double tap and put it in there. I have to go into my second hotbar to place it. I like it on my left. So let me find that really quick. Under my job. So I'm going to put this on my left. And then I'm going to put my sword oath on my left as well, right next to it. My hallowed ground I randomly placed so long ago, I think, when I was trying to figure this out. But add whatever abilities you want. I'm gonna put cover, clemency, of course. Sometimes your healer will be busy or AFK, so you have to have this in an easy spot. So I'm gonna go back to my default, double tap, and shield dose, sword dose, R2, hallowed ground. I'm not getting any heals, so I'll need to clemency. I now have easy access to all of my set abilities. double tap, and double tap. So now that we have all of our settings done, take your time, read and know your abilities. I'm going to throw together just some abilities. I'm not going to go too in depth on my paladin, just to show you guys it in action. It's not going to be my current hotbar, but this is going to be an example and a few tips. Every class is going to be different. Flanking, dots, mantras, summons, any of your bard abilities, so keep that in mind. Alrighty, I just threw some abilities up to show you all. Just a reminder, this is not a paladin tutorial, but a hotbar tutorial. You should not be able to set up your hotbar in seconds. Read those abilities and know them, know the icons, and know when to use them. So I'm going to show some examples on my Free Company's striking dummy. You need to keep in mind that when you're moving, you move with the left analog stick. So pressing up, down, left, right is going to be more difficult than using the triangle, circle, X, square. So try to keep those abilities on your triangle, X, square on the left trigger and the right trigger. My main rotation is just going to be on my right, just to keep things simple. If you need a flank, keep this in mind and try it out. As Paladin, I don't really need to move with my rotation, but pulling and keeping aggro is my priority. I'm going to show you a little of this in action. I always pull and move using Shield Oath and follow it with Circle of Scorn. One mob, so I'm going to go into my rotation. Another tip for setting up your hotbar is keeping your rotation in rotation. As you see, I'm using up, left, then down, and actually rotating it. If you need to do a rotation and flank, just swap over and go to the triangle, X, circle, square. Now I have my oh shit moments, so double tap. For tank swaps, my provoke. I have my silence. I forgot to put my stun, but I normally have it up there as well. So keeping these here, whether it's a cover, a benediction, man and wall, mantra, or any abilities you need in emergency situations, work great here. My left side, I have my defensive cooldowns. Things I'm going to want to use more often. Those bottom buttons I'll use a lot more often than the top buttons. But these are all buffs on the side. It's easier to keep your offensive and defensive moves together to make things more simple. And keeping things like foes, protect, shield oath, they go great on the left side. Alrighty guys, so that's going to be the end of my little tutorial. Again, this is the tutorial for hotbars, not paladin. If you guys want one, let me know. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to hit me up, comment section, Facebook, or even in game. Thanks for watching.